What's the first thing you do when your paycheck lands in your account? For most people, the answer is simple: spend. Maybe it's groceries, bills, or a little treat, but nothing specific. You do it usually without a real plan. Here's the truth: the first 30 minutes after payday can either set you up for financial success or leave you waiting for the next paycheck. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through 7 smart money moves that you should do as soon as you get paid. These steps will help you take control of your money, lower financial stress, and build real long-term wealth. Hi, my name is Muyiwa Felix. On this channel, I talk about personal finance and self-development in simple ways anyone can relate with. Let's jump in. So what are the 7 steps that I think you should be taking on payday? Step number 1, know your essentials. A lot of people think that they have more money than they really do. Why? Because when we see our paycheck as one big lump sum, it feels like a lot until rent, bills, groceries, and everything else starts reducing it. Your essentials, in this case, is the total of your essential expenses. I mean your needs, just the must-haves, no luxuries. In economics, it is called needs, not want. Aim to keep that number under 60% of your take-home pay. That way, the other 40% can go towards your priorities and the life you actually want to live. Step number 2, build a safety buffer. Life happens. Unforeseen events like car breakdown, medical bills could just show up. What if you get fired from your job? What if? Most people cannot withstand a $1,000 emergency expense, which means one surprise can push them into debt. I don't want that to be you. Your first goal is to save 1 month of your monthly expense in a high interest savings account. Think of it as your quick access shield against the unexpected. Step 3, attack your high interest debt. This is a very important one. Debt with interest rate above 7% is a financial wound. Yes, you are literally bleeding money. It will grow faster than your savings or even your investment. To put this into context, your credit card balance is charged at an interest rate of 20 to 25% annually. Warren Buffett is arguably the best investor in the world. To emphasize this point, this is what he has to say.
A woman come to see me here not long ago, and she'd come on some money, not very much, but it was a lot to her. And she said, "What should I do with it?" And I said, "Well, what do you owe on your credit card?" She said, "Well, I owe X." I said, "Well, what you should do," I don't know what interest rate she was paying. It was something like 18%. I said, "I don't know how to make 18%. If I owed any money at 18%, the first thing I do with any money I had would be to pay it off. It's going to be way better than any investment idea I've got."
One way you can tackle your debt is through the avalanche method, where you tackle the debt with the highest interest rates first. While this is great, the snowball method, where you pay off the debt with the lowest interest rate, is also good. It comes down to your personality. When I sit with my clients, I make this recommendation based on their personalities and the peculiarity of their situation. But if you can, I recommend paying off the high interest balances first. It might feel slower than other strategies, but it saves you the most in the long run. You get the point. Step 4. Max out your employer benefits. If your employer offers retirement matching, take full advantage of it. It's literally free money. For every dollar you put in, they may add another dollar, doubling your contribution instantly. On top of that, these contributions usually reduce your taxable income, keeping more money in your pocket today while building your future wealth. Step 5, grow your emergency fund. Once the basics are handled, it's time to aim bigger. 3 to 6 months of core expenses is the sweet spot. You can choose to save 12 months of emergency funds if you're in a high-risk job or planning a major life change. This is what gives you freedom and peace of mind, the ability to handle challenges without panic. Step 6, start investing. At this point, we're almost done. If you have done step 1 to 5, now is the time to start investing. This is where long-term wealth really begins. The earlier you invest, the more you benefit from compound growth. Keep it simple. Use tax advantage accounts where you live and focus on buying low-cost index funds or ETFs. Stay consistent. That's very important. I recommend that you automate your savings, like buying weekly, buying every 2 weeks, or buying monthly. Set it, forget it, and let time do the heavy lifting. Now, step number 7. Plan your guilt-free spending. Yes, you read that right. Plan your guilt-free spending. The reason why you make money is to live a life you're proud of. Fun spending is part of the plan. If you follow the first 6 steps, and depending on where you are in life, set aside about 10 to 20% of your take-home pay for things you enjoy. The key here is intention. By setting limits, you can enjoy guilt-free spending without sabotaging your future goals. Because at the end of the day, money isn't about just saving, it's about using it as a tool to build a life you really love. So there you have it. Those are the 7 moves to make every payday. If you found this helpful, hit that subscribe button. It really helps me create content like this for you. And you may be wondering, what are the money habits that keep people poor? How can I change them or escape them? I recommend that you watch this next video somewhere up here. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.